Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, SharonAI Holdings Inc. just filed a current report on Form 8K, and I am seeing a move that could signal a shift in their strategy. Quick note that this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. They announced a press release on the 16th of July 2026, a move that might be more important than it first appears. So what exactly happened? Well, this is what is called a Form 8K filing with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, think of it, as a way for public companies to quickly tell investors about major events that shareholders care about. These are the big news items, not the day-to-day stuff. This particular filing is about something called Regulation FD disclosure, which basically means they are sharing important information with everyone at the same time. The main point here is that on the 16th of July 2026, the company SharonAI Holdings Incorporated put out a press release. This press release is included with the filing as Exhibit 99.1. Now, they could have just put out the press release on their own, but by filing it with the CC this way, they are officially documenting it and making it part of their public record. The filing lists Exhibit 99.1 as the press release dated the 16th of July 2026, and then there is Exhibit 104, the cover page interactive data file. Essentially, they are providing the press release and some digital information about it. Now, looking at SharonAI Holdings Incorporated itself, what do we know well recent? News suggests they are in a period of significant activity. Back in January, they divested their stake in Texas critical data centers for $70 million, and in June we saw headlines about $2 billion in contracts, and a massive AI build-out alongside a significant capital raise. This current report suggests another piece of news is being shared with the market. It is also worth noting what kinds of securities this company has registered. They have Class A ordinary common stock trading under the symbol SHAZ on the Nasdaq stock market, LLC. This tells us they are a publicly traded company with common stock available for investors to buy and sell. Interestingly, they've checked the box indicating they are an emerging growth company. This is a classification US federal law gives to companies with less than $1 billion in annual gross revenue. It means they get some regulatory benefits and can follow less stringent reporting requirements for a period. However, they have elected not to use the extended transition period for complying with new or revised financial accounting standards. This suggests they are aiming to align with accounting rules sooner rather than later, which can be a sign of maturity or a desire to appeal to a broader investor base. Now, every SEC filing includes a cautionary note about forward-looking statements. This is a legal disclaimer warning that any statements about the future are just predictions and actual results could be very different. They use words like expect, intend, plan, and anticipate. The company is telling you that even though they are sharing their hopes for the future, there are risks and uncertainties and they are not making ironclad promises. It is a standard but important safeguard. So what is the story here? Well, by filing this press release on an 8K, the company is making an official announcement that they consider material to investors. Without the actual content of the press release, we can only speculate, but given the recent news about massive contracts and AI build-outs, this announcement could be related to a new partnership, a significant project win, or an update on their financial performance that they want to ensure all investors receive simultaneously. The fact they are an emerging growth company that is choosing to adopt new accounting standards sooner rather than later might mean they are preparing for more significant growth, or perhaps seeking to present a more robust financial picture to potential investors or partners. The company's recent activities, including divesting assets and raising capital, alongside a focus on AI infrastructure, suggest a company in transition or actively expanding its core business. The press release itself is the key piece of information being disseminated here, and its inclusion in this SEC filing gives it official weight. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more. You can also join our Discord community linked in the description below.